Good weekend to you, or actually it's like Saturday night, but whatever. What's up, Supersexuals? I have a match for you. It is, it's an OU match, but, I figured it's something after, you know, that whole Pokemon Nationals week. I haven't had shit to upload. I didn't really record many videos, but, I guess, at the end of the video, I put, I'm gonna slow roll some, some pictures that I took, not that I took, but like it's just like a collective of pictures that I have access to right now that I just figured I'd put out the video. But this is an OU match. Guys got a hip out on a T-Tar. I wasn't really sure what I thought about that mainly, but I brought a Politoed and like a Choice Specs Dragonite that Zed came up with a while. But I just like grabbed some shit and I was like, so let's do an OU match. He brought two weather types, so I guess if one dies, he has another one for backup. I guess I don't know. I forgot the guy's name. Maybe I'll remember throughout the video, but. He's going to lead off with Hip Out On. I'm going to lead off with the Rain Toad, because Rain Toad sets up the rain, but slow, so Sand beats me. But I figured, go for Toxic, because really, nothing really on his team wants to take Toxic aside from, like, Lucario or Nidoking, and I don't know why you'd bring in either of those on a Politoed, because that wouldn't be really that well. So, go for a Toxic, he goes for Stealth Rocks. There's really nothing I can do about Stealth Rocks. I know Surf really won't take him out, so I'm going to go for Surf now. I kept thinking that maybe he'd bring in, you know, what's his fucking name? Cacturn or whatever, because I thought Cacturn got Water Absorb or something, or not Storm Drain, but Water Absorb. But I figured that he's running Sand. I guess it's Sandveil. But again, I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam, just thinking that he's gonna bring Cacturn and try and like do some shenanigans. But he brings in Reuniclus, and Reuniclus kind of scares me because I don't really have much to deal with Reuniclus. My only two hard hitting pokes on Reuniclus is Gengar and Scizor. So. I'm going to go out into Scizor, try to scare him off with something. Maybe I could take a Focus Blast or a Psychic of some sort. But he goes for the Trick, and I was like, okay, I didn't see a Flame Orb or anything activate, so I know it's not going to be something too bad, but he tricks me to Sticky Barb. But I'm like, okay, well, that kind of sucks. I wish I had Choice Band, so he'd be stuck on Choice Banded Reuniclus, but whatever. I figured I'd set up Swords Dance on the switch, because I know he doesn't want to stay in to take a possible Bug Bite, since I am, I'm not a defensive Scizor, but I am all-out attack with Swords Dance, and I know that from past experience, that +2 adamant, Bullet Punch can take out a Nidoking, since it's happened to myself plenty of times, because I thought I could live, but no. So I take out the Nidoking, which is a huge threat to my team, so he's going to bring in this, and I figured he's going to either go for Extreme Speed or the Mach, I don't know, some sort of priority, so I figured I could bring in Gengar, take both, and maybe he's choiced or something, he can't really hit me with anything. So I'm going to go for the Hypnosis. He actually switches into Cacturn, and surprisingly, I am able to hit the Hypnosis, but miss the Focus Blast, so I'll take that as an even trade. But I'm surprised that with Sandveil, I hit the Hypnosis, and I'm actually able to hit my second Focus Blast on this Cacturn, so that is pretty nice. Looking at his team, he does have quite a few things weak to fighting, but that's just all in all. So he's going to bring back in his Lucario. I'm not really sure what he wants to go for. I'm thinking he maybe go for Dark Pulse or anything. I'm thinking he might be Scarf the way he's choice, but looking like he's Specs. He's going to go for the Shadow Ball and take me out. And here I was like, I could go into Rain Toad. I am bulky, so I think I can take a Shadow Ball and maybe hit him with the Surf and hopefully take him out with the boost from the Sand. So, I mean, not the Sand, from the Rain. So, actually I'm able to take the Shadow Ball really, nicely because of Unstab and bulky, and Surf is going to be able to take him out. So, that's probably why I'm not running Scald on it, since I do have Toxic, but maybe Scald Toxic's not bad. He's going to bring in this thing, and I'm like, hey, maybe I can switch out and save my Rain for later. So, I'm going to switch out, I have a decent amount of HP, but he goes for Pursuit and destroys me. So, looks like Sand is going to be left throughout the match. So, I figured I could bring in Bulky Croak. Seeing that he has Pursuit, he probably doesn't really have, like, Earthquake or anything to really hit me hard with, so I figured I can go for the sub and just be alright. But, he switches out into Hit Powdon, which is great, because, I do pack the Ice Punch, so I'm thinking maybe Ice Punch after Toxic can probably take out Hit Powdon, but I remember I am running kind of a bulkier Toxicroak. I do have some attack investment, but I'm not like all max attack or whatever, but he lives on like the smidgens of Zed's world, and he's going to be able to Earthquake Stab, take out my sub. That's unfortunate. I'm going to get buffeted by Sand, but I have leftovers instead of Black Sludge, but whatever. Poison's actually going to be able to take him out. I'm not going to have to Ice Punch him in the face again, so that's great. I believe here he's going to bring in Reuniclus, and I think, okay, might as well just go for a Sucker Punch, because he's probably not going to want me to set up another sub. Maybe he can stall me out, trick me, I don't know, but he goes for Nightshade, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Nightshade on a Reuniclus? I'm like, okay, I am officially confused now. So, I go for the substitute because I know he has Nightshade, and he's probably not going to want to, take another Sucker Punch, but he goes for the Trick, so I'm guessing he doesn't have the Recover. I'm not really sure what his Reuniclus is. Nightshade, Psychic, Trick, something? I don't know. Maybe Calm Mind? I have no idea. But a second Sucker Punch is going to be able to take out the Reuniclus, and I'm going to get buffeted by Sand and all that cool stuff, but, I'm good because I have leftover or something. But he's going to bring back in Zarbon, his Tyranitar, and he's going to go for the... I'm going to go for the Focus Punch, of course, and he's going to go for the Crunch. Crunch is going to be able to take me out, so that's going to be kind of unfortunate. But I'm going to hit him with the Focus Punch with the fist to his was it both stomach full of jelly or some shit, that thing. Just smack him like really hard in the stomach, and that's going to take out the T-Tar, no problem at all. And that's going to end up being the match. So I think his name was like Deaf Knight. I have no idea. I can't remember his name. He promptly left the chat after that. He's like GG, then he left. So let's go ahead and slow roll these pictures while I talk about how much fun Nationals was. Nats was a lot of fun. The drive itself wasn't that bad. It was 1,000 miles. I did all the driving, but I broke it into 2 days. So I got to make stops along the way and whatever. Stop at rest stops, stop at restaurants. Go eat and actually see stuff that's going on in towns. But it wasn't really that bad. You drive through mainly most of the drive is through Texas and Arkansas. Driving through Missouri and Illinois and into Indianapolis was actually not that bad. That was probably the shortest part of the trip, but it was a lot of fun. The drive itself was not bad, and the payoff was great. Maybe next time when we do go to Nats, maybe leave earlier so I can stay there longer, because it was just so much fun. Hopefully all the guys can come out there again. It was great meeting Fizzy Stardust in person, and Toperius, Magnitude, and Moody, and Sheikah I've met here in Houston when he came down for regionals, but it was great seeing him again. Oh, and that picture was from the gauges and my gas was when we almost ran out of gas in, I think, Illinois, and the only town nearby was called Goreville, G-O-R-E, Gore, and Ville, and I was just like, okay, yeah, there's no gas station for miles, so we're going to have to stop in Goreville, and it's like the worst name for a town ever, but, whatever, so... But once we got to Indiana and Indianapolis, it was a lot of fun just hanging out with those guys through the weekend or through most of the weekend. It was a lot of fun. Nationals itself, TCG, I ended up doing 5-4. It turned out really well. Better than I thought. I thought I was just going to get dominated and just like to drop from the tournament, but whatever. I actually played it through. I ended the first day at 2-3. And then I tried to win out on the second day. I went 3-0, and then my last match was against a person from Houston that I know. It's kind of a bummer when you go to a national event and you have to play like 2 people from your own city that you know, and you have to end up playing them in games that actually make or break you, and that's just how it is sometimes. But overall, it was a lot of fun. I had a great time just hanging out with everybody and just playing Pokemon in general. But it was a lot of fun. So I did get a free shirt and promo card or whatever. I didn't win anything off the raffle, but whatever. But chilling in the hotel and all that, and just doing general stuff is just a lot of fun. Just hanging out with everybody. I just can't really. I just can't wait for next year, because next year is probably going to be the same thing. Hopefully, all of us come out there and just have a grand old time and maybe do better. Hopefully, I know a lot of us were kind of disappointed. There's a picture of Nick about to get disqualified for his illegal hacks, but that's all in all. But it was a lot of fun. So I didn't really have that much video footage. I didn't really because I was playing matches with TCG, and I didn't really have time to get out and record all the general stuff, but I took pictures when I can. Mainly I was updating on Twitter, but that's that whole thing, and we're kind of coming to the end of the video, so I'm going to go ahead and wrapping it up. So I got 208th place. Overall I did 411, but I hope you Zebra Sexuals enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys later. Cheers!